has graciously joined us to provide a brief history of the menorah and of this special holiday and the significance of tonight's ceremony. Rabbi Mackler has served as a rabbi at the temple since 2004, and Nashville is so fortunate to have her as a faith and community leader. So without much further ado, let me turn it over to you, Rabbi. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Cooper, Vice Mayor Schulman. I'm honored to be joined here tonight by Eric Stillman, the Director of the Jewish Federation of Nashville and Middle Tennessee, and Rabbi Yitzchak Teitel of Chabad of Nashville, as well as to be here as the President of the Nashville Board of Rabbis and Cantors, representing all of our clergy, Rabbis Mark Shifton and Michael Schulman and Cantor Fishbein of the Temple as well, Rabbi Saul Strasberg of Shereth Israel, Rabbi Joshua Kulak, and Cantor Sarah Levine of West End Synagogue, Rabbi Shlomo Rothstein and Jessica Schimberg, and Rabbis Lori and Flip Rice of Congregation Micah for this menorah lighting ceremony. It is meaningful to be able to celebrate as a community even during this crisis. Hanukkah has been called the Festival of Lights. It is hard to remember a time when the lights of our Hanukkah menorah carried as poignant a message as they do during this tumultuous year. Night by night for 8 nights, as we add another candle to those we light in celebration, we remember that this relatively minor holiday on our Jewish calendar holds tremendous value in the lessons we learn and the universal messages it shares. This holiday commemorates, historically, the military victory of a small band of people, the Maccabees, led by Judah Maccabee, who challenged and defeated the Assyrian Greek army over 2,000 years ago, almost 200 years before the Common Era. The Jews at that time had lost their holy temple. They could not live proudly or publicly as Jews, and were forbidden to practice their faith. They refused to live under the oppression and chose to fight the injustices they experienced. The miracle of the story that we celebrate is twofold. Armed with little more than hope and faith, the Maccabees succeeded and reclaimed and rededicated the Holy Temple. That is what Hanukkah means, dedication or rededication in this case. And we celebrate the miracle told of that small cruse of pure oil found in the once desecrated temple that had only enough oil to last one day, and by all accounts should not have lasted until that new oil could be found, but it did. And so for 8 nights, that oil burned in the lamp in the temple of old. Tonight, we light our menorah, reminiscent of the lampstand from temple times. But this one has more branches, one for each night that that oil lasted, and one for the shamash, the helper candle that lights all the others. Each night for those 8 nights will add one light, always increasing the brightness, always increasing the celebration and light of that miracle. For us in the Jewish community, Hanukkah has always been our antidote to fighting increasing darkness. It is our festival of hope, against all odds, celebrating what is possible. Today, more than ever, perhaps the messages of this holiday ring true. As we approach the darkest night of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, we choose to bring more light. No doubt our world is pretty dark. The pandemic, the unrest, the divisions abound. But we can choose to bring light, to add to each other's light. Hanukkah menorahs with its 8 branches and rekindling of light reminds us of the diversity on our earth, that we are bound together by the branch of oneness. It is a reminder that we are interconnected as a global community. As we celebrate the freedom hard won in the past, we know freedom has many faces. Freedom from war, freedom from threat, freedom to have a secure home, freedom from hunger or poverty or despair, freedom to be who you are with dignity and pride, and the freedom to live our faith in all of its beauty without negating anyone else's. As we celebrate the courage and resilience of those who fought, the determination to make a better future and to rededicate their surroundings, we can choose to do the same now, to honor our modern-day Maccabees, our healthcare workers, our frontline workers, our advocates for justice, our teachers and parents who struggle to juggle work and home and virtual school. And as we look to the menorah, we see that shamash, that helper candle, the one that brings light to others. Let us this year think of the ways that we might bring light to help others around us. With each candle that is lit, we think of all those who work and volunteer, who donate and give to bring light to bring support and hope to each other's lives. And while we may physically feel restricted this year, we are still blessed with the freedom to celebrate, and many of us still have the means to help others. As we give thanks for the miracles of the past, we think about how we can bring miracles in our own day. This Hanukkah, despite the darkness, no matter what we face in the world right now, we can still thank God for what we have, including the blessing of each new day and the hope for a brighter future. It's my pleasure to invite Mayor Cooper to join me in lighting our Hanukkah menorah together.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Mayor Cooper, as I'm standing here, I'm thinking actually this is the 18th year that a mayor is lighting the menorah. And in Judaism, 18 is chai, which means life. I think there's no greater year to symbolize life in the time of darkness that we're in now. And as Rabbi Goldstein just mentioned about the idea of creating light, actually in Jewish mysticism it says the candle is not just to push away the darkness, the candle is to transform the darkness into light. So we're actually going to honor you with lighting the shamash. The shamash is the point servant candle, the one that actually is the leader for all the other candles. Because every night we light the shamash first. And actually, the leader is appointed by God. People of Nashville voted you in office, but you're there because God felt that you are the person to lead the city of Nashville. So as you light this candle, it's the first menorah being lit. Sunset just took place. You are bringing in Hanukkah into Nashville. You will light the pointer candle, and may God bless you, that you should lead our community with great vision, with leadership, and he should bestow his blessings that the holy temple, the priests used to bestow upon the people. The Lord should bless you, keep you, guard you, and shine his countenance upon you. We say amen. So we're going to...
It's a great honor,
Thank
Rabbi.
you. So I'm going to give you this,
Thank you.
okay? And then I'm going to light this for you.
Thank
And
you.
you hold it a minute while I make the blessing, okay?
Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem b'azman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehecheyanu v'kimahanu v'higiyanu lazeman hazeh. Ma'osur Yeshuati lechanae l'shabeach tikom beit tefilati v'sham toda nizabeach le'etachin maneach mitzar ha'nabeach azegmor b'shir mizmar Chanukat HaMizbeach azegmor b'shir mizmar Chanukat HaMizbeach. We ordered a very special gift for the mayor, a menorah. It was actually designed by an Israeli artist, and this is a special menorah for the mayor. When you go home tonight, you can light the menorah in your own home with your own family, and every day, the idea is every day we add light, not just for the 8 days of the holiday, but even afterwards for us to continue the warmth, the light, and the blessing. So we'd like to present this
Thank
to
you,
you, Mayor.
Rabbi,
They've
so
had
much,
it
so honored
with a social distance
to
photo.
have this.
You can all,
Okay, right, well, thank
bless.
you.
And the mayor's invited to come and light the 12-foot menorah that's outside.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll take the
Will
trek
be
out
my
there.
honor,
Yes,
okay?
thank you.
So very great. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you,
Now
Rob.
to join.
Thank you, Robbers. Thank you, Mayor. We're going to end this ceremony by walking outside and lighting the menorah on the plaza. So thank you so much. We're moving on. Thank you.
You have to be this tall.
Put it right here, put it right here. I need to talk to you. You need to tell us a little bit high.
Look out, there you go. There you go. Nice fully shirt.
Good.
They don't have pharmacies. Uh-oh. Now, my friend. Once a year. Now the wind picks up. Well, I got this. So much warmer today than Nashville.
It's so nice right here. This is Nashville.
I know. I texted the rabbi. You should play drums.
I know.
Rabbi, move your arm.
It's just amazing, though, isn't it? How, huh?
Wait for it to get the check.
Isn't that just amazing? It's not right. It's just not right. It's just not. I get it. That's just some people's love like this. And when you don't have it, they don't have it. And, like, just like sit down.
I do, so marvelous. And,
No, it's not. I mean,
Happy Hanukkah to everybody. It's special to be out here. We want to thank the mayor for coming out tonight. And right now, this is the tallest menorah on public property in the city of Nashville. It's a testament to the city of Nashville, where all people from all faiths can practice their religion. Just pray to the Lord that we come together, unify as a one people on this holiday of Hanukkah. We thank our mayor for stepping up as our leader to light the first candle. We bless all the people of Nashville. A joyous, happy Hanukkah. Everyone should go home tonight, light their own candles, create more light. It's a dark world, and a little bit light pushes away a lot of darkness. Thank you, and happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, everyone. To a better year next year.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.